Hello. Yes. Hello to you. Hello. This is I've scrapped probably 5 of these because every 5 minutes it seems like I hear something fruitier, fruit battier. Fly to the moon. Keep on stacking. Anyway, it just keeps changing. And I was going to do end of the week, stuff of the week, right? Just because I was bored. YouTube is boring me. And I don't mean YouTube themselves. I mean your tube is boring me, buddy. All of you. That's a joke. Anyway. So, what is on the plate today? The devil government. Devil government. It's taking all your shit, right? Yeah. Oh, my God. The Constitution. I ain't even going to go through that. On one of them, I thought, yeah, I'll explain it. Then I thought, nah, fuck you people. You're screwed. You're screwed. Go fight with the corporation over corporation table scraps. If you want it, go get it. But don't forget the Treaty of Paris. Oh, yeah, we forget about that. Yeah. That's all bullshit, dummy. And I ain't a part of the corporation. That's the end of that. So anything the UN does, it'll be in the commercial sense. Commercial. That's right, everybody. The devil government is commercial. Law of contract. That's how hard this is. Okay, so what else has come up? I didn't want to get into this, but I'm going to go ahead and get into this. I had to actually talk to a couple of people. I ain't going to say nothing. I thought, I will say something. Roger Hayes, he went to Poketown. Why did he go to Poketown? He claimed legal common law, rule common law. Constitution. Okay, you don't get to claim it and then back out of it. And, by the way, they don't have to give you a trial under legal rule common law, do they? What was that? That's correct. They don't. Because you didn't write it and you don't run it. What do you not get about the corporation that's always been? You don't run it. At best, you're begging for extras. That's correct. None of these fucking people seem to know how to enumerate anything when they consider themselves to be corporate citizens. Presumptive, mind you, because Roger Hayes is not bonded to the corporation. Alright, so I'm not going to explain that shit over and over and over because it's boring to me. Though, once in a while, I forget like a small detail. I'm like, well, maybe they don't get that part. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. If you don't get it, you're fucked anyway. I don't care. I don't care about none of it, man. It don't apply to me. What the fuck am I worried about it? Right? Okay. So, you can throw out Roger Hayes. I didn't say I didn't enjoy him and Brian Gersh's work. You got to remember that they are going to be object examples of how not to fucking do a thing or how not to do a thing and make an excellent dog and pony show for who? The fucking corporation. Alright. I said that on a comment somewhere. You're an object example to be made an example of. What do you not get? And you people are all over the fucking map. The good thing is, the sovereign citizen kooks and the freemen on the Dominium Utah don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Will be made object examples out of in order to push the UN shit. You see? Because the quote fearless leaders unquote are going to be talking you into doing the shit for them. The UN's not going to take your guns, dummy. United States corporation's not going to take your guns. They've already taken your brain, what little bit is in your fucking head. Okay? So you'll go outside like Stephen Molyneux and the other idiots, and you'll be screaming at rocks about how they take your fucking rights away or how you chase the devil government ghost around your house, with a broom, knocking out chandelier lights and shit because you're a kook. Alright? Put some tinfoil on that fucking head if it's going to bother you that much. You don't have any rights because you're not a part of the fucking corporation. But then again, if you're smart enough to know that, you know you'd have absolutes. And your big fucking mouth is what gets it taken away. Because the system is designed for children. Children really do need it. Every time I look at Kokesh, I say, thank you, devil government. There is something worse than bullshittery. There is something worse out there. Because trust me, I'm not going to trade a bunch of shitheads like Walmart and McDonald's running this motherfucker. Though they'd work you into the ground and kill you for a profit, or invade another country because they're fucking bored, right? Because they know everything. Yes, inefficient motherfuckers. But anyway, while that's being said, I'm not going to trade them for somebody like Adam Kokesh. Truly, 100,000 Adam Kokeshes, are you out of your fucking mind? No, thank you. You really don't need to be running yourself, much less anything else. Now you know why it exists that way. Because you're a fucking noodle. You're a noodle. The noodle, your coconut with the noodle in it, limp. Limp. Cooked all the starch out of that motherfucker. It's just floating around. Alright? So, yeah, you really shouldn't be running anything. Barely able to be functional. And who the fuck would want Stephen Molly Hucks running anything? You? No, not me. He's a fucking kook. He's a pandering kook. Everybody knows this shit, right? You want Peter Schiff running your stuff? Fuck no. Bill O'Reilly? Fuck no. I don't want politicians running it. But they ain't worse than you. I don't guess you motherfuckers get this. I don't like them, and I don't like you either. You motherfuckers are crazy. Your nut is fucking busted. Your Liberty Bell noggin's got a giant fucking crack in it. Your mind is so open, your brain fell smooth the fuck out on the ground, rolled around in the fucking dirt, and a squirrel took off with it. Alright? You people are fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So anyway, wow, this week has been a clusterfuck of stupid. Right on time and right on schedule. Because the fun part is going to begin when they begin using the militia kooks. The Constitution, paid or otherwise, because some are so fucking stupid they do it for free. The point is, yeah, what do I get the choice between retard, UN retard, governmental retard, corporate retard, when they're all the same fucking thing? Alright? Retard. Alright? You can't run yourselves. You need to go fight with each other. Go on. Go ahead. Make sure you stay out of my town, you retarded motherfuckers. Go fight. Go start a battle with each other. Then one of you will claim victory. And, of course, some of us that are smart enough will sit and pick off all the leaders on every side while it happens. Because that's what's actually going to happen. Kick it off all you want. I told you, that's the awesome thing about it. I don't want you in my backyard, so I'll go to your backyard and pick your ass off when it begins. Because remember, kids, if it's a full-out revolution, there ain't no law. Yay, no law. That's right, you'll get your anarchy. You goddamn sure will, because I imagine people will be target assessing you. Oh, wait, they already have. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Start that fucking revolution, son. Kick it off. Kick it off. Kick it off. I'm cool with it. Because there's going to be people going to the CIA and the Federal Reserve. Hey, man, I really want a loan. And they'll say, for what? So I can shoot these motherfuckers before they get to my town and fuck it all up. And they'll say, but we don't understand. You'll say, did you not notice the UN motherfuckers? Well, obviously you did, because you're running some of their policies. By the way, did you not notice that everybody's fucking insane here? Well, since you don't live in my town, but you claim you own and run everything, give me some fucking money. So I can stop these retarded motherfuckers from screwing everything up. I'm not a statist. I'm not a part of the corporation. Who the fuck are you to tell anybody else anything? Hilarious. So moving along. Roger Hayes got the law he wanted. And look how it turned out. He asked for it. He got it. Ding, ding, ding. He's a winner. Don't be a giblet head. All right. Runnymede Institute, unfortunately, had some problems. I thought they did everything correct. I thought they did. I'm sure they'll draw a grand jury up for that. A grand assize. It doesn't matter. They'll take care of their stuff. I like Mr. Bill and them. But Mr. Bill and the others are obviously, I know that they are aware of the fact that they are going to be made an example of. An object example. But there's a difference between all these other people and Mr. Bill and them. Mr. Bill and them aren't stupid. That's correct. So they won't be made an object example out of. like a couple of people I know and myself. All right? So, since I'm not a part of any of this, and I'm just individual sliding around, it's interesting to see G4T do his latest work. And I don't mean the small business stuff. I mean the movement is dead video. When, as he rightfully said, if you ask me, there was no movement except a very large gaseous bowel movement that did nothing and went nowhere. Okay? Could have told you so. In fact, I did. Could have told you you didn't run it. In fact, I did. I could have told you nothing was accomplished. In fact, I did. And I can tell you that anything you do accomplish will be right in line with what the United Nations and the corporations want, which, in fact, I did. All right? So, wow, what the fuck? Who cares? It ain't yours. You didn't build it. You didn't buy it. It's the same thing as the corporations, everything else. You don't run it. You don't own it. What the fuck? Who cares? It's not your movement. It's just somebody sitting on a street corner farting a lot and saying they're fixing shit. You're not fixing anything. You're talking a bunch. Which leads me to an interesting, and I will not go to it in depth, correct? A very interesting occurrence with one Mr. Sir Chuckles the Vedich, or Sir Charles the Great, your choice. Sir Charles the Great has done a video which seems to be asking for donations for, well, let's say for interesting purposes. Well, not shabby, chuckles the Vedich, and I'm sure he may have figured out what he's doing, what he wants to accomplish. Okay. Be very careful, Chuckles. Make sure they're not using you like a busted rubber, son, because they throw away busted rubbers. Be very careful. That's right. Anyway, so Chuckles is still hilarious as always. I don't care about the commenters. There were some good comments on there, so anyway. That being said, as funny as I like the story about the Boers, the Boer Wars and everything, they used the Dutch East Indies to invade. Hilarious! Hilarious! British East Indies, Dutch East Indies, it doesn't fucking matter. It's all the same fucking thing. If I went to the Federal Reserve and say, excuse me, CIA and the Federal Reserve, I need a loan. I'm going to go take over the Congo, buddy. I need some money and some backup. You're right. I could go do it. And they wouldn't mind. And it'd get my ass killed pretty soon right after I set up a badass government, dude, because I would set up a badass government. You damn right. Anyway, or I've been thinking, not Brazil, fuck Brazil or Rio or any of them places. I'm thinking about taking over Colombia, running the drug trade serious. Oh, yeah, I'll run the drug trade into the ground. There won't be any Colombians running it. You can forget Mexico, too, because shortly thereafter I'll be owning it. But anyway, other than that, so what he's doing is absolutely no more unlawful than anybody else that's ever done it. Remember, Chuckles, I would suggest you not use legal terminology when you want to start a revolution. When you're asking to be an agent, right? Man, that's a good video. I actually enjoyed that video. I wanted to say something, really comment on it real hard, but I didn't do it. I mean other comments. It's just some good shit. And that's why I stopped. I scrapped all the other videos and I said, look at this shit. Kokesh acting like a complete fruit bat motherfucker, right? Well, the alternative currency bullshit is fine. There's nothing wrong with local currencies. Hello? Only you people seem to have a fucking brain aneurysm over this shit. A stroke. Where you're non-functional. Okay, so I give that Mountain Hours currency 2 to 5 years before management failure and overissue because of speculation. At the same time, if it's handled very, very tightly, it will work just fine. If they'll look at the Pennsylvania models from back in the day under the Articles of Confederation, it'll be just fine. It will be. It'll work just fine. It won't ever rival the Fed Reserve. It can't. I don't want it. I would ban it from my location instantly. I want nothing to do with it. Those people's word are no good with me. I don't know. They have no credit here. So let me explain something to you. You think you're going to be doing something different than a central bank when you are a central bank. But in this case, at least it is a local level with some measure of local control. But I'll tell you here now, any alternative currencies that pop up must be run via the banks, your local banks. Believe it or not, yes, your local banks. And I'm assuming a county financial board should be set up for oversight. Heavy, daily, hourly oversight. Okay? That's right. Your financial legal tender and stuff like that, the laws, the codes, and etc. will have to be redone. Okay? And of course, the State Franchise Corporation will have to carry a heavy fucking stick and beat the shit out of people that get out of line instantly and without compunction. Other than that, it'll work just fine until it fails. And guess what? It'll fail. Don't worry about it. Everything that you're going to create will fail. You just don't get this. Okay? You can get close with fictional stuff. You can get real close with lasting forever. But it does go through marginal modifications. Rome knew it. Rome did it quite well. All versions of the Church of England did their models, their company models, just fine. The Boers, that's closer in history. I'm surprised people don't actually look at that for more than what it is, or more than the public propaganda side of it. It's very interesting invasion technique, the colonization stuff. You, especially religion or the magic, I'm running away because it's so bad. That's hilarious because that's not even remotely what they're doing. But then again, if I was to do that, I'd have to look at the charters deeper, and it'll be kind of obvious, just like the Massachusetts Company or the Plymouth Company or the London Company or the Northwest, Hudson Bay. Throw somebody in there, British East and West, Dutch, whatever, fuck, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so this week was a clusterfuck in epic proportions. It is, and it should be heating up. People are going to make it heat up. So, anyway, you should have enjoyed this week. It made no sense. It was boring and dull with some high points. Not bad. Not too shabby. Anyway, so, I don't know. Go get drunk or something, peasant. Quit fucking with me. By the way, I'm not going to be offering advice, legal or lawful or anything anymore. Of course, I never did legally. Point is, I'm not going to waste any more time in that. If you want to ask me questions about your position or something that happened to you, it's not personal, go take them to somebody else. I'm no longer interested in doing that. I've already done my shit on that and moved way, 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 way down the road. Other than that, that is it.